I know, it is, Rhonda. I know how you feel.
It's on an automatic timer, right? Okay.
So building business credit is often the most important indicator of how risky it is to work with a business. So you want to make sure you start building your credit. We have notary businesses, so there's no reason that we should not be using other people's money instead of using our own money. So today we're going to learn how to build business credit. So why should we have business credit? Business credit, you want to maintain good business credit to help your notary business grow. It helps you gain access to funding. You know, like I said, we don't want to use our money, we want to use other people's money. So another thing you want to do is you want to establish a legal entity. So you have your LLC, you have your sole proprietorship, your S Corp. You want to use whatever is best for your business. Everybody's entity is not going to be the same because of whatever business that you have. Myself personally, I have a limited liability. That is what's best for my business as I've done my research. And you want to make sure you register your LLC. You want to go to the state of Michigan, register your LLC, and make sure you keep your LLC current. So let's put the disclaimer out. I am not an attorney. Make sure you contact your attorney when you're getting the LLC just to make sure you get the appropriate legal advice, because we don't want to get sued or something happen to our business in the process. So the first thing you want to do is you want to secure an EIN. The EIN is a employer identification number. And so this is something that is by the IRS. So the IRS will know that you have your EIN number. That's how they keep track of our finances. And I'm quite sure that's why we're doing that other thing, because IRS want to know our business. And so the EIN is also, as we know, our social security number, but the EIN is the social security number for LLC. And it works like a social security number. You know, you would need it to get bank accounts, credit lines, you know, so the credit, they can confirm your credit worthiness. Next thing you want to do is you want to open a bank account. So with the bank account, you want to keep your finances in your bank account. You want to keep your personal separate from your business. So you want to have your bank account. And the bank account is a key thing of, you know, a little often. But we do know too that when you get your bank account, you don't want to overdraft your bank account, because you want to form a partnership with your bank. If they know that you can't keep your finances in check, you won't be able to build that partnership with your bank. And you want to build a business relationship as well. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get your net 30s. Once you get your bank account, get your net 30s. And net 30s are accounts that you go to, because we know it. So when you get your, let's go back to this. When you get your, purchase your papers and ink pens, you should be using a net 30 instead of going to the store. They'll deliver your items to your house and you can get your stuff. Here's some examples of some net 30s, your quills, and there's some other ones like actually Home Depot, Lowe's, all of those, Sam's Club. You just promising the vendor, I can pay you in 30 days. When they send that invoice out, I promise to pay you in 30 days, which will help you build your business credit. Next thing you want to do is you want to get your Duns and Bradstreet number. And this, your Duns number is where it shows your credit worthiness. So when you get your Home Depot, your quill and all of that, once you pay that invoice, it's going to report to your Duns number. And your Duns will report it to your credit agencies. And so you want to make sure that you get business credit as well as your net 30s, because now you're going to a higher bracket of getting your credit. So you want to get a credit card. That's helping build your credit as well. You're going to be getting free advertisements in the mail too. So just monitor which ones you get. They're going to be coming in the mail. Junk mail, I have to throw them away all the time. But you're going to get free credit cards. Make sure they're worthy and that they're reporting to your Duns, your Equifax, and your Experian. Next thing you want to do is make sure you monitor your credit. Because now that you're building this credit, you want to monitor it, because there's certain numbers you want to use There's certain numbers that you want to get to, like how we want to get to an 800 score. Business credit has a number as well. I think it's 80. So you want to get that 80 score. So make sure you monitor your credit, and you want to build it as well. Make sure you monitoring and you building your credit. Watching your credit score, because like I say, you want to get to that 80 score for your credit score. You want to watch it grow. So when you watch it grow, you want to keep adding those credit cards. Now you're gonna have your net 30s, you're gonna have your Sam's Club, you're gonna have your Lowe's, you're gonna have all of those. So now you got to make sure you monitoring it, and make sure you pay it on time, make sure you have yourself together with your credit. Give me a voice this. So now we're gonna recap how to build your credit. You want to establish a legal entity, you want to secure your EIN, open a business bank account, establish your net 30, acquire DUNS, get your business credit, monitor your credit lines, and finally grow your credit score. And that is a product of me having business.
Yay! Woo! That was awesome.
That makes it so much easier.
Thank y'all.
And they have the, Rhonda, they have the pictures and stuff on that